Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Pajama Sundays. If this is your first time here, welcome. I hope that you'll subscribe, share with a friend, and return for future content. If you are returning, thank you so much for your continued support. I appreciate you all. I am here to give a quick word, affirmation, reflection, or quick chat, if you will, to help you start your week. As you could see from the title, I'm here to talk about the joys of parenting. And also with that, we'll focus on us as parenting and some things we can do to also help our children. Halloween pajamas on for you guys as we get this thing started. As of lately, parenting has been a bit of a roller coaster for me. I have 3 boys, and my boys are spread apart age-wise, so we have different ages and different stages. And for me, it took me quite some time, longer than I like to admit, to realize that I myself wasn't quite raised correctly, to put it nicely. So there were a lot of things that I had to unlearn, and it's been challenging. I've been trying to do positive parenting, and I would be lying if I said that this was an easy task. I fall and I bump my head quite often, but for these boys, I am up for the task. Being a parent on top of everything else we have to do as an adult can be overwhelming, and there's not quite a playbook on parenting. And that's because every kid is different. Mine included 3 very unique individuals with their own challenges and ideas on things. I want to give us parents some inspiration, as well as a few ideas on how to uplift our children, because they're going through a lot too. Now, I've got to have my visuals. Unexpected ways that anxiety can show up in parenting. Afraid to let your child make mistakes. Overreacting to messes and cleaning constantly. Avoiding the things your child might not like. Losing your patience. Fear of leaving your children in someone else's care. Worrying something bad will happen. When I first started looking at that list, I was like, and then more towards the end, I was like, okay, I can relate. But just know, I'm not a bad parent if I lose my patience. I'm sick of making decisions. I can't afford all the extras. Playing with my kids isn't always fun. I feel touched out. My kids get bored. We have fast food for dinner. I take time for myself. I'm burnt out. I set boundaries or say no. It was helpful for me to hear these things because sometimes I can take things a little too personally. Now, I don't have all the answers, Sway, but I'm just here to let you know that you are not alone. Now, this is a community, so please feel free to drop down in those comments and share what you do to cope with the joys of parenting. Don't forget, our kids are just like us. They want a say in what happens to them and their bodies, resist changing activities when already interested in something else, behave better when basic needs have been met, a word, want their feelings to be taken seriously, sometimes get distracted or have bad days. My first few visuals were from Parents Together. It's a wonderful source on Instagram. And the next one is from Pathway to Success, which also has a lot of great information. Coping strategies every child and teen should know. Practice mindfulness, exercising, check in with feelings, reading, coloring, and drawing, make a plan and/or list of choices, talk with someone, practice deep breathing, writing a journal. Remember to practice gratitude, listening to music, unplugging from technology, using positive self-talk. And there's benefits of everything. So the benefits of teaching these coping strategies is it builds confidence, helps manage emotions, improves independence, helps manage stress, improves behaviors, improves self-regulation, helps work through challenges. One last visual from Parents Together titled, Fill a Child's Emotional Cup. Share what you love about them. Listen to them. Help them identify their strengths, validate their emotions, spend quality time, and use words of praise. Those two things work perfectly with the last things that I wanted to quickly cover. I know I've given you a lot, and at this point it may sound like a little bit of word soup, but this topic is near and dear to my heart. Again, I welcome positive suggestions. Spending quality time is super important in this busy thing that we call life. Make whatever school functions or sport events you can. Take family trips. Do things as a family like going to the movies or going pumpkin picking. Or do smaller things at home like cooking or baking together. I had hoped to get this channel up and running smoothly so that I could start my second channel, but child, just stay tuned. You know, life doesn't ever quite do what you want it to do. Words of affirmation and praise to your children are just as important as the ones we give to ourselves. So I picked up this book. It's kind of a little story with affirmations mixed in there for my little guy as a way to kind of keep things going. It's kind of for a younger set. I'll show it to you just quickly. It's called I Am Positive Affirmations for Brown Boys. And as you get into it, I will just go to like this page. It says, family and friends want me to succeed. Even those I don't know support me and believe in me. And it says, I am love. And each page, you know, kind of has a little piece of a story and then an affirmation. Like I said, this is more for, you know, the younger set. Some positive affirmations that you can say to your children. You can do the hard things. I believe in you. I'm so proud of you. You're brave enough to try. You're loved. You make me laugh. Your brain grows stronger every day. I love hearing you talk. Learning is your superpower. You make others smile. You have great ideas. I just simply want to say, I know it's not easy and that it requires more than what I'm giving you. So don't be afraid of therapy. And if you can, build a village. I know sometimes that's not your family, but try the best you can to put together a support system for you and your child. I know I gave you a lot, but again, if you could just get down in those comments and share some of your parenting tips or advice, if you don't mind, for me and the subscribers. My affirmation for the day: my family's best interest is my first priority, and I make my decisions with them in mind. You know, typically I don't aim to take up too much of your time with these, just want to share with you. Please let me know that you stopped by. I hope everyone has a good day and that I gave you some positive vibes to go into your week, and I will see you in the next one.